Okay, so I'm about to start zone 7. So zone 7 pretty much start from the exit from this zone 6 area, where the river, pretty much where the river is quite closest to the right hand side of the footpath, which is the river-esque lodge. No, the Inverse Lodge, which is just over there, I think. Yeah, that's the Inverse Lodge. Inverse Lodge. Yeah, that looks like part of the Inverse Lodge. Yeah. So now this is zone 7. It's very narrow. As you can see, the river is just right there, and there's not much on the right hand side from this bit. I'm looking to see plants in the distance, but I can't see any wild garlic so far. There isn't much room here to grow. You can still see some small plants, but I can't tell from now if they... So here along the 7th section or region of the reverse path, it's quite narrow between the river and the Inverse Lodge. And I'm looking for visible signs of wild garlic. The plants here are quite young at the moment. I don't know if it's wild garlic. I'm trying to see if I can... They are small shoots, but I can't tell at this stage if they are wild garlic or not. Small shoots, yeah? I can't see. The leaves aren't open up as much for me to determine if it's wild garlic. But I'm sure there we can also look on the right hand side. At the moment it's mainly grass, and I can't see anything either. So let me go over on this side. Yeah, looks like there's more success on this side. Yeah, here we go, wild garlic. And it's just off the main path. All this Vuminji. I'm expecting then, if we continue along the river-esque, we'll have option. We might come to a point where, we have both left and right hand side with good soil and foliage for wild garlic growth. But at the moment we've been focusing on the left hand side, walking in the direction of white crag along the reverse path, right? And mostly we focus on the right hand side coming down, but left hand side coming down. But now we are in the 7th area and there's wild garlic on the right hand side. See how it switches? And I can guarantee you soon we'll be able to access it on both sides. Obviously, foraging in such a narrow path or region might not be ideal, I guess. You just have to be careful when you're foraging in an area like this. You know, making sure you get to forage for the best produce. So, it seems as if there's a pause at the moment. There's some construction going on. And a little wild garlic over on this side, but I'm going to keep going further down because I'm expecting success. So this is zone 7. Looks slightly promising, maybe because on the right hand side you have more earth. For now, the left hand side is pretty much bushy and grassy. More grass, rather. Hello. And Inverse Lodge. No, this isn't the Inverse Lodge. No, this is private land. Is this part of the... I don't think this section is part of the Inverse Lodge. Across the wall is on the right hand side, yes, but I don't think this bit. Right. So up to inverse that path. Yeah. It's nice and pretty along this side. It's well kept, very grassy. So I'm not expecting to see much wild garlic. But if I go further in here, I might search some growing. There are plants, but not the wild garlic type. So far, no. Maybe they're still too young for me to tell. There's nothing on the left hand side, so I'm focusing on the right really, because the left hand side is just grass. And no wild garlic. There's no wild garlic here. Well, at least not visible. I think it takes a little a 6 cents to sort of forage for stuff. I sort of determined there aren't any wild garlic because at this height the leaves would be well visible. The broadness of the leaves would be well visible, and I can tell from a distance they're more pointed than broad, so I can tell that they're not wild garlic. So yep, I don't even bother to look. I go and observe. And on the left hand side, as you can see, it's grass and the rest dry bushes. So zone 7, there's not enough land, I guess, and I can understand why there aren't much wild garlic, but let's see how far zone 7 ends up. Oh, there's an angler. I don't know what he's fishing for. Probably, what would be, trout? I don't know what season it is at the moment. I probably need to ask him. Hello. Good morning. What type of fish you'll be able to catch at this time? Pardon me? Brine?
Brailing.
Brilin?
Gray. You need to know like the colour grey.
Bright.
Grey.
Grey.
Grey, like the colour. Grayling, they're called.
Grayling?
Yeah.
Okay. Any success so far?
Yeah, I caught one just further down there, but it's the first one I've ever caught, so yeah, I'm really happy.
Alright. Grayling. So when do you get trout?
Trout, there is trout in the river, but season, so
Oh, okay, okay.
From March onwards.
March onwards.
I think March or April. I'm not sure.
There's no salmon run this side.
Sorry?
There's no salmon run this side.
There might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know there's trout in here. There might be some, and I caught a trout myself.
Is it?
I usually fish for trout, but
It's not the season. I think Pit Lockery and Logie Rate up that side they get salmon run. And
I've never fished for salmon.
Killearn, these places. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all freezing. Like the water's so cold. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not very experienced. You know, I've only just fished for trout from maybe since the last season.
yes.
So
Are you from Ireland?
yeah.
Alright. Jamaica. Yeah. Different type of fish, but we fish a lot too. Yes. Tropical fish, snapper, red tail, yellow tail, wrenchman, grouper, etc. etc. Yes, we get river fish too, but it's mainly sea fish. Yeah, we get trout in Jamaica too. People fish for trout and other stuff, but yes, I prefer seafood because it's more flavorsome. You know, you just need salt and pepper and that's it. Which oh.
So it's just for sport.
Yeah. When we catch fish back home, it's for eating. From the sea, yes, but from the river, I think people fish, but I guess it's people who live near the river that normally fish there, and not so much people from the city. They normally go to the beach, to the sea. Yeah. Well. Yeah, Edinburgh. I'm just checking on wild garlic to see how far it reaches and so. Wild garlic. Yes, you get wild garlic. I call it vuminji. You get a lot. Wild garlic.
Have like a white flower.
When it matures, yes.
White flower.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You'll get the white flower mainly April, May. So the ones you get now are from some other plants, flowering plants, and the leaves are thicker and darker green, so you can tell that it's not wild garlic. Wild garlic at this stage is quite young and it's a lighter green and broader leaf.
I know the smell. You know, you can smell it.
You can smell it from. And also wild leek is you have to sort of check too, because you have loads of wild leek around. Well, enjoyed fishing, sir. Yes, I think we're coming to the end of zone 7. I think right we have this opening, we'll start zone 8. So I'm going to close this bit and start zone 8.